progress.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone? I hope everybody's good. So yeah, Steven here. Today we're going to be looking at US 100 on indices. Indices, for those who are new on indices is basically a group of companies. So we're basically trading stocks in between those companies. So it's a group of companies. Like in this case, I'm trading US 100. So it's about 100 tech companies from the US. But I'm also in currency as well. So with currency, I major in GBPUSD. So currency is basically currencies of different countries pairing against each other. So yeah. So we're simply gonna go firstly with Nasdaq, which is US 100. So we're gonna look at different time frames from daily, 4 hours, and 1 hour. And then we're gonna go into GBP USD and we're gonna do the same. The reason why today I did this is because we have a big day tomorrow. Fed is meeting tomorrow to give us the interest rates for this next quarter, the last quarter of the year. For the US, last week we saw the inflation. The numbers didn't come out good, so we had this major big drop out around here. And with that, we also saw currencies doing the same, especially with those with pairs of base of US dollars. No, actually, the quote of US dollars, base being other currencies as well. So we're going to quickly go around this data to see what opportunities we can capture for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I haven't been able to produce videos consistently these days because the last 4 or 5 weeks we've been having load shedding and things have been very slow. Also consider the fact that I also have another business. So I have a media company. So we are now in a season where we get a lot of bookings as well. But that didn't slow me down actually. The one thing that slowed me down was the load shedding. So we were actually supposed to have released our full course last week, and now we're gonna be delayed with that with a couple of weeks to come. So we will make announcement as we release analyses like this. We're also making new changes because we have partnered with XM as our main broker. For our students, if you ever want to do that, join our Telegram group. I'll leave the link below. Join our Telegram group where we give out free signals, and then you can be able to register using our link to XM. They have incredible spreads. They have live educational systems, so they have quite great deals. So we'll get into details on those things a bit later. So for now, let's just focus on our analysis, and then let's see what we can prepare for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have at least 2 analyses. So for tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, I'll have 2 analyses each day, so that we are regularly updated at least. So that to also try to make up for the previous weeks. So guys, let's get into it. We have Nasdaq here. Nasdaq on daily simply tells us that we've had this big up that we experienced last week. So we went from about 11,921. We went all the way up to 12,800. So it's about thousand point movements that we experienced last week. But we saw this major drop once they announced on the inflation. So I figured from here we were still to see if we were continuing down. So we had a bit of a consolidation around this area here. As we can see, it tried to go down, but it never broke below here. It actually pushed some more up, but once it got there, it didn't break above here. Don't forget, I'm a naked trader, so the key points that I'm always looking for would be my support levels and my resistance level, and then I break it down from bigger time frame to smaller time frame to find our entries. So in this case, we can see there's a lot of support around this level here. So as we're waiting for tomorrow, we supposed to consider this as a major support area because it's on daily basis. We have two candles. We have this first candle that rejected, we have the second candle that rejected, and we had the third candle that supported on this level. So what we're saying is we're going to see how tonight closes, and it seems like it has already pushed for up. So now that it has already pushed for up, our guess is it's probably going to close above this trend line. Therefore, meaning that tomorrow when it opens, we could potentially be seeing up back to the 12,850 levels. So we're looking for potential buys unless it breaks this area around here. So we're going to see how in the morning, in around 3 a.m. in the Asian session, how it opens. And then we're going to start seeing from there what opportunities that we're looking for. So tomorrow, I usually don't enter before 3:30 in the afternoon. But tomorrow, I'll be entering a bit early, simply because we have the Fed talk announcements tomorrow. So because of that, I don't want to be missing any major movements that are going to be happening. So around 2:30, I'm gonna have my buy stops somewhere around here, and then I'm gonna have my sell stop somewhere around here. Let's break it down to 4 hours. We're looking for potential buys in daily. So here we have it in 4 hours. I think it's becoming clearer and clearer in 4 hours, right? So in 4 hours, we had all this drop. So it tried to push a bit up here. As we can see, we're having a major resistant level here. As you can look at the previous data, that somehow on a previous data, there's been days where it actually refused to break above this area. Even when it did, it only got to this level, and then it pushed down for some more. And this became a resistant level for it to push down some more. Did the same when it went up. But this big drop. This big drop happened in a day, was actually a drop of about 4 to 5% on a day they announced inflation. So after that, we had to wait to see how it opens on Monday. We saw a bit of consolidation for most of the day. It didn't go really up, so it contracted somewhere around here. We still have a very strong resistance level here, so it actually pushed some more down. But here we started seeing a bit of support around this area here. So if we can highlight our block here to say we're seeing a major support structure around this area here. So as we can see here, we can't really say it has broken above this area here, because even this candle, the last candle we're currently seeing now, it's a 4-hour candle and it's still within this box right here. So we're still within the consolidation zone, and we're yet to see, but we're seeing somewhat strong support from here. However, the reason why we still need to see this play out is because we still have some sort of resistance around this level area. So if you have something like a consolidation like this one, where it's actually stuck around one place, where it's going up and down somewhere around area, draw your box, your consolidation box, and then from your consolidation box you're able to enter where it usually resists to break. So you'll be looking for your buys somewhere around this level, and then you'll be looking for your sells somewhere around this level, or this level right here. But you usually look at where it usually resists or where it usually supports, and then you take opportunities. We call them short buys and short sells somewhere around those areas, so that whenever it breaks for long, you know you're already within the trade. So here what we're looking at could be a potential reversal of head and shoulder. So we yet still to see, because it never even got here. So can we actually confirm it as a head and shoulder? So we're also seeing a potential of a downtrend. So depending if it breaks above this area here. So if it does break, we could potentially be seeing something like this, and then it will continue to go somewhere around that level there. So let's go on 1 hour. Seems like I went a bit long. So 1 hour, it's already showing us, if we're looking for entries right now, we would be looking for sells, because we had a bit of a push up here as a buy, but we can already see it's resisting. So it means we're looking at the potential of it selling some more to at least somewhere around 4,400. But we can assume that it would have to break out of this box first for us to confirm. So tomorrow we'll be looking for our usual indicators, that we're looking for percentage to be in a negative or to be in a positive. We're looking for a breakthrough between our support level or our resistance level, and we're looking to see if we're going to be holding long or if we're going to be taking it from temporary momentums that we'll be getting before the announcement for us to consider a long-term direction. So for now, we're waiting to see if we're breaking above here, or if we're pushing for more down if we're breaking above here. If we break here, we're going for more sells. If we break here, it means we're looking for more buy opportunities, depending how big tomorrow is going to be. But it seems like we might be seeing a bit of big opportunities tomorrow. So yeah, going to GBPUSD without wasting any more time. Let me see if I can do this as quick as possible. Okay, GBPUSD. There we are. So GBPUSD, let's go on a bigger time frame first. This one I'm going to try to jump through it very quick as well. Okay. GBPUSD, we had a couple of good trades last week, especially with regards to sales, because we had this area here, we had our consolidation here, which gave us continuous down because it failed to break above this area. However, I think I missed on this sell the first time, because then it came from below here. I had assumed after this retest we were going to continue to go up. Unfortunately, I was wrong, looking at this previous data here. However, once we got here, somewhere around here, I noticed that it's not breaking above this area. It's creating more resistance for us to see more continuous down. So I think last week, with also the announcement for inflation, we also saw a bit of drop on GBP USD. It was not a bit of drop, it was actually a big drop. So we see here we're also experiencing a bit of consolidation here. So let's bring our consolidation box somewhere around here. So we have our consolidation box somewhere around here. I think this one initially should push it up to the resistance level. So now that we have established this, we can see it's been failing to break around here, but it's also forming a bit of support around this trend line. So as tomorrow is a big day, we're also going to be waiting to see if this is breaking below. It might just come here to retest so that it continues to go down, or if it's turning around all the way to the upside. So we're looking at another possibility of it shooting all the way up to at least 1.18237. So we'll be looking for opportunities the same way we usually do. We wait for the Asian session, we try to enter at the London session, and whatever trade we failed at the London session, we're pushing for the US session. But we're also waiting for the announcement around 2 o'clock. So we're going to be seeing a lot of movements happening around 2, going onwards. So maybe earlier on with currencies, we might not enter. We might wait to see what direction has been established as the day goes by. And then we have the 4-hour time frame. I thought I was going to be quick, guys, but unfortunately it seems like that didn't work out. So hopefully, but this video can be up by morning. So yeah, because I still have to export it and edit it, and so yeah. And then we have this, right? What we're seeing here is a bit of a W formation. So hopefully we can see a bit of a push up there. As we can see, there's some sort of a support that we're seeing around this level. However, my concern is this candle is still forming below this trend line here. So making it a resistant level. So question is, can it break through for us to see the next up until here? Or should we consider this as a resistant level for it to just touch here to continue some more down? But however, I think we're going to be starting to look for buy opportunities from tomorrow. It's been a very heavy selling week in the last 2 weeks. So I think the market is ready to turn around as the inflation as well is hopefully with the interest rate could see itself coming around at least positively. So hopefully we can start seeing a bit of a push to the upside. However, let's for tomorrow. I think we need a lot of patience, a lot of waiting, and strategies around how to make the most of those opportunities, because in 1 hour you can already see there's a build up for a bit of up. As we can see, this candle formed above this box here we just entered. So the good thing about this kind of type of things as well is that, in let's say you applied whatever you applied on a bigger time frame, the more smaller time frame you break it down to, the more you get to see other opportunities as well. Like just now, we saw GBPUSD was somewhere around 40%, but it just had a major drop, push to the downside, so that it can retest hopefully for the last time, so that it actually confirms the upside. So guys, I think for now we have all this. Don't forget, have your confluences or your confirmations before you enter a trade. Trade plan is very important for each and every trade you'll be entering tomorrow. Make sure that you note everything down. Make sure that you use your confirmation. Don't just jump into trade. Wait for trades to form patterns, to form structures. Make sure that you get your swing highs, your swing lows, or however you trade. Make sure that you follow your own strategy as well. It's very important to always follow through on your strategy. So ensure that you're very disciplined, you note everything down, you have a trade plan, and then you follow suit on your confirmations so that you don't miss on opportunities. And then once you see opportunities, jump in, don't hesitate. Don't forget, guys, that this doesn't constitute as a financial advice. This is purely and solely for educational purposes. I would like to thank you guys for this opportunity. Let's get to working tomorrow, and let's see what how much money can we make and what opportunities can we take advantage of. But yeah, thanks guys and enjoy.